Morning guys, it is day 3 of our mobility routine. Go ahead and check out these next exercises and get going. Alright guys, so this next exercise is called the Bretzel 2.0. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So we're going to be sitting just like this. I'm going to have one leg straight out in front of me, like here. This foot is going to rotate back behind me. I'm going to sit up with my chest using this arm right here. I'm going to point my toe up to the ceiling or up to the sky. Take this opposite hand right here. I'm going to reach through this little cave I have going on, this little hole between my arm and my body. And as I do that, I'm going to try and keep this toe pointed up tall. Just going to reach back. Find a huge stretch on the back side of my leg, and then a little bit up into my low back on this side. So finding the stretch there, maybe hold that for about 5 seconds. Then I'm going to rotate back out of it, rotate back into it here. You'll feel, as you come this way, you'll find a little bit of a stretch on this side. Let's go 10 reps on each side with that one, with a 5-second hold as your hand is going this way. All right, that is called the Bretzel 2.0. All right guys, the next stretch I have for you is gonna be for the outside of the hip. It's called our Pigeon Stretch. This one might be a little bit more difficult for you to do. I'll show you ways to kind of modify it, but how we're gonna get into this position, we're gonna be into a push-up position on our knees, and I'm gonna drive my left knee to my left hand, my left foot to my right hand. So it's gonna look like this here. So I'm gonna drive this here, and my whole shin is kind of perpendicular to my body here. Okay, so I'm right here, and I'm pushing my hips down to the floor. Notice how this shin, my knee's at 90 degrees right here. Okay, it's not, my foot's not super tucked back into me. I'm holding this stretch here. I'll show the camera a different angle so you can see it. I'm gonna be here, drive that knee up like this. I'm sitting my hips down, just like that there. Feeling on the whole back end of that left hip. I'm just gonna take deep breaths, relax here. Notice how I'm keeping my chest tall, pushing my arms into the ground. It's okay if this back knee is on the ground here. I'm finding that stretch on that back end of the outside of my left hip right here. And about 30 seconds to a minute, stretching out that spot. And once you're done there, go ahead and do the opposite side. Once again, that's called the Pigeon Stretch. All right guys, this next stretch is gonna be a classic stretch. We're just gonna be standing up, trying to touch our toes. We're gonna let everything on the back side of our body completely relax as we try and go towards the ground. Please bear with me as it is early in the morning. It's a little cold, so I probably won't be touching my fingers to the ground. Check it out. Just gonna be here, standing tall. Just gonna relax everything back here. Take a nice exhale. I'm just gonna sit back, reach my hips back, keep my knees relatively straight. I'm just gonna reach my hands down towards the ground. Once again, just kind of hanging out right here. Relax everything behind you. Deep breaths, you can even grab into here. We're gonna sit into that for 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, I'm just gonna stand up. Then I'm gonna go back down into it for another 20 seconds. This time I'm just gonna exhale and try and get even a little bit lower. Once again, feeling the stretch in the back side of my legs here. Okay, this is our classic bent over hamstring stretch. Hope you guys enjoyed this mobility routine. Please check in daily as I will be sending out a new mobility routine every single day. If you guys do like a new one, great, you can do that new one. If you like an old one, you can do the old one. These are just to bring in some variation throughout the day so that every day isn't as monotonous as possible. But again, start your day off with a mobility routine, get your body moving. It'll kind of set the tone for the day to be productive.